Welcome to this week's episode of Work the Left Side. Slightly different episode. Obviously, wrestling fans woke up this morning to hear of the passing of Jay Briscoe. So, hold my hands up. I never got around to watching the third match in the FTR Vs the Briscoes trilogy. So, I thought I would give it a watch and do a watch along episode. So it is on YouTube. If you just search for the Briscoes versus FTR, it's one of the first videos that comes up. So if you want to go find it and give it a watch alongside, and yeah, let's watch it together. So I've literally got it set up and I have just watched the pre-match promo. So obviously highlights from the previous two matches and the reveal challenging FTR to the dog collars match. So I am ready to go. I'm going to push play. Got a risky ready because I think I'm going to need it. So there we go. And yeah, let's crack on. So obviously this comes from Ring of Honor Final Battle from the end of last year. And it's the third match in the FTR Briscoes trilogy. So let's go. So after, starting straight off, out come the challengers, the Briscoes. I was lucky enough to see these years ago in Preston at the PCW Ring of Honor Supercard show. And yeah, been a fan of them ever since, and they're just awesome. One of those tag teams that are just bigger than wrestling. One of those teams that should have been in WWE, but due to aged thoughts and comments, another reason that also they haven't been on AEW is, yeah, they were never going to get signed or be allowed on a top TV studio, which is a hell of a shame because they are one of the best tag teams in the world, or were one of the best tag teams in the world. So coming out, loving the coats, them boys. And here we have, for me, the tag team of 2022. I know we did a poll a while ago and the Usos got voted best tag team of 2022, which we called bullshit at the time. As cool as the Usos are, you can't deny the year FTR had absolutely smashed it. So this is it, coming out with the belts, looking very awesome, top guys. So I have heard lots about this match. I'm going into it with high expectations. The previous two matches have been bangers. Second one so far has been obviously the best one. First one was good, second one was great. Let's see if this one beats the second one, or if it's just as good, just different. So FTR hyping up the crowd. Crowd is very pro Briscoes though, obviously with them being Ring of Honor. Briscoes Ring of Honor OGs. Jay obviously held singles titles. I'm not sure about Mark, but I know Jay held Ring of Honor single titles as well as holding the tag titles. So yeah, here we go. They are holding up the belts. We get to see the Ring of Honor titles. The FTR have got the dates on the trunks of the previous two matches. White trunks in a dog collar match where there's going to be a shitload of blood. Probably not the best wardrobe idea, but hey. So dog collar's going on. That's looking intense. Jay and Mark just looking very, very cool, very chilled. So let's go. I'm genuinely looking forward to this. So again, first time I've ever watched it. So if my reactions, if I go quiet at any point, I do apologise. I am trying to keep a steady line of communication going, so you don't just have to sit there and look at my mug. Look, dog collars are on, both guys in the middle of the ring. Let's see how quickly the shit hits the fan. I'm gonna guess about 5 minutes until we see some blood. There you go, fans are pumped. And we get a holy shit chant literally 10 seconds into the match, just for the visual sight of the guys connected by dog collars and chains. There we go, Jay and Dax grounding and pounding. Mark and Cash fighting on the ring apron, which, if you didn't know, hardest part of the ring. And yeah, shit's just gone straight outside. Mark gets whacked in the stomach by a chain from Cash, and it's not going to be very technical. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. I'm not expecting many figure 4 reversals or Demon Malenko style moves, shall we say. And Jay's just been ripped into the ring steps, and wow, had a chair thrown at his head by Dax. So let's go. Into the crowd goes Jay. So I think everybody's paired off here. We've got Jay and Dax and Cash and Mark going at each other. Yeah, blood. There we go. Mark's busted open. They're fighting by the ring while Jay and Dax are going up the stairs. Here we go. Okay, I like this. Got split camera action going on, so you can get to see all 4 guys. And yeah, Mark's definitely busted open. And we've got beer to the face of Jay. Well, didn't waste any time. This match has gone from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. And now Cash and Mark are fighting on the entranceway. Mark's getting whipped by the chain. I'm hoping when I do this as well, there will be pictures kind of popping up here and there. So little visual stimulants for you all. Just, again, so you don't have to just stare at my mug. Go Mark and Cash. Oh, Cash has just fallen off the entrance after a punch from Mark. Yeah. Mark's forehead's busted open and he's going to do something crazy. And a front flip off the entrance to the floor, wiping out Cash. And now the chains around the neck. And let's just give him a little choke. And Jay's got the upper hand on Dax. Punch, punch, punch. Neither of those guys are busted open yet, but again, only a matter of time. I've got a feeling all 4 guys are going to be absolutely pissing blood out of their top of their heads before this is over and done with. Mark and Cash are just on the knees pummeling each other, forearm shots and punches. And now we've got Dax and Jay back in the ring. Oh, wrestling move. And we've got a back suplex from Dax onto Jay. Oh, waistlock. German suplex maybe. Here we go. Bosh. German suplex. Or, as they say in Germany, a suplex. Oh crap, here we go. Cash is now choking Mark with the chain wrapped around the ring post. Oh, backhand chop. Bit of kung fu there by Mark. Pacha. I'm impressed with his kung fu skills. And on the other side we have got Dax just grinding the chain against Jay's teeth. And that's okay though. Mark's here for the rescue. We've now got Mark against holding Dax ready for Jay. Big boot, kick to the gut. Bosh. Bit of 2-on-1. Punches to the head. Dax is looking a bit wobbly. Now Jay's wrapping the chain around his fist. Getting ready. And oh! That looks stiff. That was on the nose. If Dax isn't bust open after this, I will be very surprised. And there we go, just repeated shots to the head. Jay looking intense, looking cool. Damn, the Briscoes were awesome. And now Mark's back on the outside dealing with Cash. So they've paired back up again. Oh, snapmare by Jay. And into a rear chokehold using the chain. Knee in the back. That's 4 wrestling moves so far, I'd say. So that's probably 2 more than expected. Jay's just walking around, hyping the crowd. So's Mark. FTR both down. And I am pretty certain that Dax is bust open. There we go. Jay, still chair, between the top and middle ring apron. Bosh, punch to the face. And Jay throws a good punch. Not Scott Hoare, but still very, very cool. Dax is down in the corner. Cash is down on the ring steps. Briscoes are just walking around. Ah, them boys. Here we go. Jay trying to throw Dax into the chair. Oh no, Jay head first into the chair. And Cash is pulling Mark back with the chain to stop him from getting Dax. And now here comes Cash with the punches. Cash back in the ring. Now we've got 2-on-1 with FTR versus Mark Briscoe. And Mark gets whipped by the chain. Dax has still got hold of him. And bosh. And again. Whipped to the stomach with the chain. Very nice. Both teams taking full advantage of the chains. It's just... ah, Cash just leveled Mark with a headshot. Chain wrapped around his hand. Jay's out on the floor. Fuck! Now Jay's bust wide open. An absolute crimson mess. It looks... oh! Doomsday device by FTR. Mark's up on the shoulders of Dax. Here comes Cash. Chain wrapped around his arm. Clothesline. Nice. 1, 2... ah, Mark kicks out. No. It's not that early. And now we've got Dax versus Jay again. Chain wrapped around his hand. Punches to the head. Just because he's not bleeding enough already. Yep, all 4 guys are now bleeding. Oh, Cash has got Mark in a gory bomb position with the chain around his neck. Damn, these guys are using the chains well. Oh, and while Mark is in the gory bomb position, Dax just whips him in the stomach with the chain. That's just adding insult to injury. And then Mark goes over the top rope. Here we go. Cash still got hold of the chain, hanging him from the top rope with the chain. That's just brutal. This is the kind of shit you could show somebody that doesn't watch wrestling and they would just be flabbergasted. Yes, I said flabbergasted. And now we got Dax and... oh! So as I said, Cash had hold of the chain, choking Mark on the outside, and Jay just Irish whipped Dax into the chain, clothesline by the chain. Very cool. Never seen that before. Very innovative. And Mark looks fucked. And it's Jay and Cash just punching each other. Fucking hell. Jay's just pissing blood out of his head. Oh, Mock's going up to the top rope. And... oh, neck breaker. Ooh. Rick Rude style neck breaker by Jay onto Cash. And no. Mark's got the chain wrapped around his arm, around his elbow. Oh. Now that was an elbow drop. Yeah, apologies, there may be times where I just have nothing to say because I'm just absolutely in shock. This has just literally hit the ground running. I think we're probably about 10 minutes into the match and it's just ridiculous. Headbutt by Jay to Dax. Up, Cash and Mark are back on the outside. Mark is just pulling chairs out from under the ring. We've got about 7 chairs on the floor so far. While this is going on, Jay's just pummeling the shit out of Dax in the corner. Nice European uppercut, headbutt combination. Oh, reversal Dax. Now pummeling the shit out of Jay. Eye rake by Jay. Ah, do love a good eye rake. Oh shit. So my focus has just gone back to the other side of the screen. And now Mark has a table. Cash is getting up though. Ah, smacks him in the back. And he's going for a suplex. He's trying to suplex Mark onto those 7 chairs that I mentioned before. And no, Mark's like, not a chance, mate. And reverses it. So Cash gets suplexed on the outside to the floor. Spoiler alert, I don't think those chairs are done with yet. I think they will come into play later. I can imagine. I have a sense of foreboding about those chairs and the table. Now Dax is sat on the top rope, just straddled, and getting punched in the face by Jay. And here comes Jay climbing up. Is it going to be a superplex? Nope, punch to the stomach. Dax is not having none of it, mate. He's like, no, not having it. That's Jay floored out. Dax is standing, pissing blood as well. And he's trying to wrap the chain around his head. So I'm going to guess a flying headbutt with a chain around your head. It's not very fucking smart, is it? But yeah, with the blood and the sweat, chains not, and Dax being Dax, he doesn't really have a hairline to help. And he thinks, fuck it, I'll just hold the chain on my head and headbutt him. So, not visually as good, but still fucking mental. And yeah, all 4 guys are just laid out at this point. This is just absolute fucking. I was about to say it was a fucking car wreck, but that would be a very bad taste. So ignore that comment. Apologies for that one. But yeah, everybody's just. This is just an absolute. Oh, Jay's pushing the ref out of the way. He's not having none of it. Dax is now pushing the ref out of the way. Commentator's like, oh, I better be careful. I'm pretty certain they're not going to get disqualified for pushing the ref. And Jay just pulled the referee in front as Dax went to punch him with the chain, and the ref just got smashed in the face with the chain. So that's a new spot. I don't think I've ever seen the ref get punched in the face with a chain before. And oh fuck, wow, even the ref is busted open. I have to give that one extra. You knew all 4 guys were going to get busted open, so they're like, haha, you know what, we're going to bust the rest open as well. And just excuse me for 1 minute while I stop my cat from calling carnage. Ginger twat. There we go. Just got Jay throwing lefts. Damn them some good punches. Quick jabs. Off the rope. Big boot. Bosh. And belly to back suplex. They were very Road Dogg-esque punches by Jay Briscoe there. And Mark's just slapping Cash on the outside. Mark and Cash on the ring apron. Again. Next to the chairs. Here we go. This could be the chair spot. Forearm smashes to Cash's face. Nope. Belly to back suplex. Bang! On the apron. And in case you missed it earlier, it's the hardest part of the ring. And Cash just punches Mark. Lays him out onto the table. That's it. Mark's on the table. Bleeding. Cash is climbing the apron. Second ring. Second apron. Oh. Mark's up and out. Chop chop. Forearm smash. Oh, Cash has gone down. He's on the outside. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Oh, drop kick by Mark Briscoe. Cash falls lightly onto the chairs, if you can fall onto chairs lightly. And now Mark's got Cash laid out on the table. Here we go. Now Mark's climbing the turnbuckles. This is not going to end well. I don't even know what's going on with Jay and Dax at this point. Oh, Doomsday Device again. Okay, so tables have turned. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. So Mark was on the top rope, ready to do the Doomsday Device to Dax, who was on Jay's shoulders. And Cash came out of the ring, on the ring apron, sorry. Wrapped the chain around his hand to shorten it, and then just pulled Mark off the top rope to the outside onto the chairs. So there we go, that was the chair spot. Mark Briscoe from the top rope to the outside. Oh, Dax just took a power driver on the chain and got very close. Jay nearly got the 3 count on the back of that. Fans are loving this. I'm loving this. This is just ridiculous. And the comment earlier about wearing white trunks in a dog collar match. Yeah, they're now pretty much pink trunks. It's messy. Dax and Jay just catching the breath. Dax can't even stand. He's fucked. Jay's got a chair. He's just stood there. Bang! Right on Dax's back. Chair's back up again. Dax's foobarred. He's just on his fucking hands and knees here. Another chair shot to the back. Methinks Dax is going to need a good sports massage after this. And if you're in the Leeds area, talking to sports massagers, get yourself booked into JLT's massages. Treat yourself. And Jay's just whacked Cash now with the chair. So Dax and Cash just fucked, mate. Just laid out. But no, Jay's picking up Dax. He's going to go for the power driver again. Oh, Dax just kicks him in the nuts. Classic. And now Dax has just power drive Jay onto a chair. And just fallen on top of him for the 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.9. Fans going nuts, fans cheering, this is awesome. Definitely agree, this is fucking mental. Now Dax has got the chair, it's time for a receipt. I think Jay's going to take a couple of chair shots to the back. Nope, Cash is just throwing chairs into the ring. So whatever Dax had planned has now changed. Cash is just throwing chairs into the ring at this point. Jay's still down. Dax says Jay, backs him into the corner, lifts him up. We're going to get a superplex onto the chairs. Nice backhanded slap by Dax. To be fair, at this point in the match, I think a few chops to the chest. It's like being tickled by a feather. So Dax is, climbing up. Superplex, no, it's not superplex. He's going to try an avalanche power driver, methinks. No, Jay's not having none of it, mate. He's like, no chance. I'm going to punch you in the stomach. I'm going to climb between your legs. We're going to get a power bomb. Oh, and he just whacks him in the nuts with a chain. And then smashes Cash in the face. So at this point, Cash and Mark have both fucked on the outside. Tables have turned. Now Jay's going to try and give Dax a superplex. Here we go. What's happening? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. That was a superplex by Jay on Dax onto, again, about several chairs. That was just ugly and harsh, and all four of these guys are just fucking mental. And Dax, Jay going for the cover on Dax, and Mark very cleverly stopping Cash from getting in by holding the chain. So it's just the way the chains are being used in this match. It's fucking awesome. And now Jay's got a chokehold on Dax, using the chain to actually choke out Dax. And Mark's stopping Cash from getting in. And oh fuck. And Dax has passed out, and as a result we have new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Well, not new, obviously this happened months ago, so you guys already know the result. You know who the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions were. I know FTR lost them, but I didn't know obviously what ended the match. I didn't expect it to end like that, so damn, that was horrific, brutal, yet beautiful. So yeah, we just get highlights now from numerous spots in the match. That was just fucking absolutely mental. I'm quite mad at myself for having waited this long to watch it. So I hope you have enjoyed this random episode of just watching me watch a match. Fuck, if it works for Gogglebox, why not? So yeah, thank you for watching me watching wrestling, and hopefully you watched it as well along with me, so you knew what the fuck I was talking about. And yeah, and the Briscoes stood proud, stood tall in the ring with the Ring of Honor belts. And yeah, Godspeed Jay Briscoe. The wrestling world has lost a real talent, and yeah, I'd like to see some tributes shown tonight on Dynamite. I know Warner Brothers obviously refused to have the Briscoes on Dynamite. That's why they weren't signed to AEW. But it's the time and the place now to show love and to show what a great tag team the Briscoes were and what a talent Jay Briscoe was. So this was my way of paying respect to him and to show love. And yeah, banging match. Go watch it, and thank you for watching.